Not to get that in. YouTube was good. It's your boy Breezy. I'm back. Want to do a quick freestyle video. This video is called The Art of Neutrality. Okay. So, neutrality. I want to start with Buddhism and the middle way. So the middle way, for example, the story of the Buddha, right? So Buddha was a king. He was a king. He was shielded his entire life. His parents didn't let him go outside the palace, so he never saw old age. He never saw sickness, poverty, war, nothing like that, okay? One day he ended up seeing like a dying old man or something like that. And he went outside the kingdom walls and his life was forever changed, okay? So, his entire reality got basically, shifted and his perspective on everything changed. Because if you had never seen a dead person, you didn't know about aging and war and death and killing and none of that, and you saw it randomly one day, you would be the same way. So he left the kingdom and he went to go and find himself. So he went to go meditate under a bonsai tree, and he went to go basically like live with monks and monasteries and stuff like that. Just trying to paraphrase the story, right? So he found that when you do that, you're not balanced. And he found you want to kind of take the middle way in every situation. So you want to be balanced between being spiritual and being worldly. You don't want to get rid of the world completely. You don't want to be 100% spiritual, okay? Because even in the book Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiastes, I got to see exactly how you pronounce it, but Ecclesiastes, he talks about you don't want to be too foolish or too wise, because at the end of the day, you both end up in the same place. You're both going to die, right? So that's kind of like the middle way. The middle way is just a state of you being neutral in all situations in life, bro. You got to just be neutral. For example, you watching the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl this year, my Rams lost. So now it's the Seahawks and the Patriots. I don't really care about either team, right? So I don't have any dog in the fight, as they would say. So I'm neutral, bro. So I don't really care. But let's say I'm a diehard Patriots fan. I've been waiting for us to get a championship ring since Tom Brady. If we lose, I'm going to be really, really sad about that. And I'm not in a state of neutrality because I'm really, really wanting something to happen. And when you do that, you're letting outside things once again control your inner world, your inside state, which is never where you want to be in life. You can't let anything outside you control you. So you need to be neutral to everything. If your girl call you and say, hey, I want to break up with you, you say, okay, I'll release you. You are free. It is what it is. You don't beg, you don't plead, you don't chase. It's nothing, bro. None of that, bro. You got to stay neutral in all aspects of your life, okay? Because if not, you get too emotional. And you never want to be in a state of emotion. Because when you're in a state of emotion, you're letting negative energies and entities feed off of you, okay? Because that's what this whole world is about. That's why things don't get better. That's why so much poverty, war, Epstein files, this and that is all because this is all a place to feed dark energies off of your fear, off your anxiety, off of all of that, bro. And so when you look at monks, why they meditate and doing all of that? Because they're not letting anything feed off of them, bro. They're staying in a state of neutrality and they're taking the middle way in every situation, okay? So let's say I meet this girl and I really, really love her, okay? I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna wind myself back. I'm gonna take myself down 3 knots, okay? And I'm gonna say, hey, if she comes today, it's cool. If she doesn't, it's cool. I'm going to take the middle way, and no matter what happens, I know that I'm good within me. And you have to take that mindset and that mentality with everything in life. Because if not, you're going to end up hurt and you're going to suffer, okay? As they say in Buddhism, desire is the root of all suffering. So if you don't want to suffer, take the route of the Taoist. The Tao Te Ching. Check out my series right now. I'm on chapter 7 of the Tao Te Ching. I'm going through my interpretations of it. But it's all about basically being one with the flow and one with whatever God has planned for you in life. Because God's will is going to be done no matter what. In Islam, they say Allah is a perfect planner. He makes no mistakes. There are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. So if you think something that happened in your life was a mistake, you're just looking at it the wrong way. At the end of the day, it's nothing but love. Everything is God. God is love. And you're going to end up exactly where you need to be. So take the middle way. Stay neutral in all situations. If something happens for you, cool. If it doesn't happen for you, cool. All right? If you want to go left, but life takes you right, don't be upset. Don't get emotional. Go with the flow. Ride the wave. You know, sometimes it's hard. I find myself sometimes like wanting certain things to happen, and I have to pull myself back and remember my spiritual teachings and stay on top of my mental and really understand that, hey, like, the best is gonna happen for you no matter what. So it's like you can react to it how you're gonna react to it, but it's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen. The script is already written. The book is closed. You feel me? But as soon as you landed, the book was closed. Everything that's supposed to happen in your life, it's gonna happen, no matter what you do. If it's something you really want and it's not meant for you, it's gonna run away from you no matter how much you chase it. You can run, you can Usain Bolt down that shit, bro. But if it's not meant for you, it's not gonna happen for you. All right? So stay neutral. Take the middle way. Enjoy life. Enjoy the journey. All right? This is the Art of Neutrality. Hope you stay neutral. You know, don't get too high, don't get too low. Stay in the middle, okay? You know, when monks and stuff, they talk about they don't really want happiness because it's the opposite. Everything is two sides to every coin, bro. God and the devil. I talked about this in one of my previous videos. It's God and the devil, Jesus and Satan, light and dark. It's all two sides of the same coin. It's a polarity. So if you get super, super happy, if this girl, for example, makes you super, super, super happy, eventually, let's say she leaves, you're going to be super, super, super sad. Or she'll die, and you'll be super, super, super sad. So don't get too high or too low on nothing in life, bro. If you take a win, cool. You take an L, cool. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the story. And at the end of the day, once you die, you got a home to get back to. Your people is waiting for you. And it's over. All right? And you're going to party like a king because you made it through. Your heart is light as a feather, as the Egyptians would say. Let's end it with that. The Egyptians, they say, in the Book of the Dead or the Book of Coming Forth by Day, they say, your heart needs to be light as a feather. And what exactly does that mean? When your heart is light as a feather, you understand that it was all just a test, a school, a learning experience for you to master yourself and for you to come into an experience where you're not all-encompassing, where you're not perfection, where you are limited in a certain way, which is why you're trapped in matter, okay? So stay neutral, stay love. It's all love. God is love. God is everything. You are God. You are love. Run it up and enjoy the journey. Ride the wave. This is the Art of Neutrality. It's your boy Breezy. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Got some more on the way. Stay up.